Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have this Canon EOS 600D. So basically this is actually a DSLR camera that has a rotatable screen. Yes. So basically this is a screen you can come up, you can turn this way around and you can just close it up. So yep, this is how cool it is. A camera that is of this age and all. So basically this camera, normally you buy, it comes with a kit lens, the 18 to 55 lens. So it's basically just a normal lens. This is actually a 50mm lens that I bought it from a person just to review it on my channel. So to turn it on, you just start this button up on. As you can see, you are just being greeted the modes and all these things. So anyway, this does a bit yellowish, but it doesn't really affect the photo in the camera and all. Anyways, so this camera is using normal SD card. As just a normal SD card and all this thing, it can just like work well with it. So you just have to pop it in, the SD card in, and then you just turn it on. So to charge up the camera and all, so let's talk about charging first. Because basically you have to put it into one of these apologize, I need to take this out. This is a Canon charger. So this is one of the battery chargers, the LCE8E charger. Put the battery into here and there'll be an orange light that will stay steady at charge. So once it's fully charged, it becomes green color to tell that it's full charge. Very simple. So the battery, just have to pop it out from below, and yep. So this is where you can do the live view, which is right here. Because now you may be wondering why is everything so blur, because this is a 50mm lens and all, so everything is just very far shot ahead, like there is like zoom too well into it. So anyway, I'm just going to do a walkthrough for you only for this camera. I'm not going to do any photo taking right now. So these are all the general camera settings. So you got quality, you got beam, everything, image preview 2 seconds. Then we got the exposure compensation. This way you can adjust it in another way. Auto like custom white balancing, all these things you can adjust all the camera settings right here. Then they have some more. This is for these gallery settings as well. You can adjust the gallery settings inside the camera. Then there is like these are normal camera settings, like the formatting, auto white brightness, the brightness, the language, everything, the firmware, all you can access through here. Then there's an info button. This is where you can display up the information. So you press again, you can have like more information regarding about like your photos and all. But just to take note that this is not touchscreen. You can even have the histogram on the right, or you can have nothing. So depending on your liking that you like. This AV button here is for you to adjust the exposure value. Then you have a meter right here to adjust it around. So if you press this button, this is to adjust the exposure compensation. Then there's a ring here. This ring is to move the needle that you can see here to the left. Then you move it to the right. It's where you can move the needle to the right. But before that, you must press this AV button first. Sorry about that. Press the AV button, then it's where you can move it around to the right. So this center means it's just nice exposure, to the right means it's going to be overexposed. If you press this Q button, this is where you can adjust the like shortcut to the settings that you want. We have single shot, continuous shooting, 10-second timer, 2 seconds, and you got custom start timer of how many seconds you want. You can set a maximum of 10, minimum of 2. So yes, depending on what you like. Then we got flash. The flash, to activate it is here. You just have to press the button up here, then the flash will pop up. So it's a white flash. This is basically the white balancing, auto white balancing, daylight, shade, cloudy, tungsten light, fluorescent, flash, and custom. So yeah, if you go to the program, if you go to the normal mode, you can see that the flash thing will change. So yep, this is a shortcut for you to adjust. You just press OK. This way you can adjust these like the colors and all these things. You press the down key right here, can adjust like the further settings and all, like how much You want to enhance further the contrast, the adjust color saturation, and the skin tone. Yep, this is more like for back in those days when there's no Photoshop and all. This is what you do. The Q button here is where you can adjust it around. You can adjust like strong, image size, the normal flash firing, and all these things. Yep. So it's just to tell you about how you can adjust the settings around. So yep. Then once it's autofocus, the flash will pop up. So normally it won't pop up like this case. Because now I put it to manual focus, it should just fire it up. Anyway, you see that light is the light for the autofocusing. Yep, so that's how it works. So if you want to put with flash, you put to the A+, then you can see the flash thing will come out. So if you just want to take any photos, you just press here. Oh, because I just realized that I put the self timer custom mode. I forgot to off it. No wonder why it doesn't work. So what to do? Go back to Q. Go back to single shot again. By the way, if you do burst shot, the flash will not work. Yes. I like to view from here. Easier for me to see through. If you go to program mode, you can do like the force flash everything. You just press Q, flash. You can have more functions. So if you see the word busy here, it means it's trying to charge out the flash. And there you go. This is called camera called flash. It all works. Then this button here is to change the display, but which doesn't work. You press ISO button here. This is the ISO button. You just press it here. This is where you can adjust the ISO between 100 to 6004. The on button, this is where you can adjust around, like if for example if you go to manual mode on the camera, so this is where you can jump between the apologize for this, you can jump between the various mode, like the shutter speed and the thing. So to adjust this, you just have to press the AV. This is for you to adjust the, you press the AV is to adjust the aperture value. The maximum size is 1.8, the minimum is 22. So this button you press and you turn this wheel. This is to adjust these basically the shutter aperture value. So if you want to adjust the shutter speed, just press the wheel only. That's where you can adjust around the shutter speed. Then this is where you can see your image, whether it's going to be overexposed or underexposed. Yep, it's all through here. So yep, this is where you can go in depth further to zoom in 5 times. It's 10 times and all custom. So yep, that's all about it. And to view the photos you taken, just press this button here. This is where you can adjust, see the photos you have taken. Move left and right. To delete, just press the bottom, the button here, delete. Okay. And to go back shooting mode, just hard press the shutter button. Just off this up. And this is where you can adjust around. So you may see why it's very dark. It's because it's a manual mode. So yep, if you're in aperture priority, this ring will just only move the aperture only. If you're in shutter priority, the ring will move the shutter, this ring here. So yep, that's all about it for this walkthrough for this camera here. So thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and follow me for more contents on cameras as I'm uploading more soon in the days to come. And I see you. Bye.